క్యాన్సర్ ఈ పేరు చెబితేనే వణికిపోతాం. మిగతా ఎన్నో జబ్బులు మనుషుల ప్రాణాలు తీస్తున్నా అందులో ఈ రక్కసి పాత్రే ఎక్కువగా ఉంటోంది. కీమోథెరపీ, రేడియోథెరపీ లాంటి చికిత్సలు అందుబాటులో ఉన్నా అవి చాలా ఖర్చుతో కూడుకున్న వ్యవహారాలు. కాస్త కలిగిన కుటుంబాలకైతే పర్వాలేదు, కానీ నిరుపేద కుటుంబాలు మాత్రం ఈ వ్యయాన్ని భరించలేకపోతున్నాయి. పైగా ఈ వైద్య విధానాలు శారీరకంగా, మానసికంగా బాధితుల్ని కుంగదీస్తున్నాయి. మరి ఈ సమస్యకు పరిష్కారం లేదా? ఈ ఆలోచన నుంచే CCMB ఓ ఆవిష్కరణకు శ్రీకారం చుట్టింది. క్యాన్సర్ చికిత్సలో దుష్ప్రభావాలు లేని ఔషధాల కోసం CCMB చేపట్టిన ప్రయోగాలు సత్ఫలితాలిస్తున్నాయి. RNAi నానో టెక్నాలజీ సాయంతో క్యాన్సర్ చికిత్సకు పసుపుతో బయోడ్రగ్ను శాస్త్రవేత్తలు విజయవంతంగా రూపొందించామని చెబుతున్నారు. CCMB శాస్త్రవేత్త డాక్టర్ లేఖా దినేష్ కుమార్ ఈ ఔషధానికి సంబంధించిన మరిన్ని వివరాలను ప్రత్యేక ముఖాముఖిలో పంచుకున్నారు.
క్యాన్సర్ మహమ్మారి దశాబ్దాలుగా ప్రజలను పీడిస్తోంది. ఇక ఇటీవల కాలంలో క్యాన్సర్ కేసులు మరింత పెరుగుతున్నాయి. అయితే దీనికి తగినటువంటి ట్రీట్మెంట్ కి సంబంధించి మాత్రం పెద్దగా ఎలాంటి ట్రీట్మెంట్స్ లేకపోవడం అనేది మనం చెప్పుకోవాల్సిన విషయం. అయితే ఇటీవల RNAi థెరపీస్ అనేవి కొంత ఉపయోగపడతాయి అనుకున్నప్పటికీ కూడా RNAiని కరెక్ట్ గా డెలివరీ చేసేటువంటి ఈ స్ట్రక్చర్స్ లేని పరిస్థితి. ఈ నేపథ్యంలోనే CCMB చేసినటువంటి ఒక పరిశోధన అద్భుతమైన ఫలితాలు సాధిస్తున్న నమ్మకాన్ని కలిగించింది. దీనికి సంబంధించి ఏదైతే CCMB ప్రిన్సిపల్ సైంటిస్ట్ లేఖా దినేష్ గారు మనతో ఉన్నారు. మరిన్ని వివరాలు ఆవిడ మాట్లాడుతున్నాం. నమస్తే మ్యామ్. సో మ్యామ్, we heard about this nano curcumin structures. What exactly is this nano curcumin structures, ma'am?
You know that cancer is now second leading disease in the world. We're having the mortality other than the heart attacks. Okay? So it has become a scary disease. That's why we are observing February 4th as the World Cancer Day. In India alone, we have more than 14 lakh cases per year as per the 2020 statistics. So with that in mind, actually around 10-15 years back, I started to find a cure for cancer as well as for early detection. So as you know, early detection is the key for cancer cure. The more early you detect, the better it is for curing the cancer. So with that aim in mind, I work on two aspects. One is biomarker discovery, another is biological drug discovery. So coming to biomarkers, as you know, we don't have a marker to detect cancers very early. So with that in mind, my sister is an oncologist. She is also director of Regional Cancer Center, Toronto. So both of us, we started collaborating on this to find a biomarker. As you know, most of the women, rural women in India, are very reluctant to submit themselves for, physical examination. If there is a male doctor in the rural PHCs, they don't want to go and, palpate for a lump in the breast. And that has become a social stigma. So we thought, why not, ask them to give a drop of blood? Anybody will be willing to give a drop of blood. Very easy. So this biomarker is all about detecting cancer early in the blood. So that would become a boon for almost all the rural women of our country. So in urban cities, we have access to mammogram. We have, of course, that is earliest detection so far. But then poor people have, it is costly, as well as if there is a radiation, aspect of hazard in that. Coming to the biological drug discovery aspect, chemotherapy is a very, very debilitating phenomenon. Okay, yeah. When as a cure for cancer, as of now, we have surgery, chemotherapy, radiotherapy, etc. But all these are basically very, very destructive to the body of the patient. Now, we wanted to find out very, very specific biological drug. And these chemo drugs, they cannot distinguish cancer cells from normal cells. So it is injected into the blood, it will kill everything. Not only cancer cells, it will kill normal cells also. So that is how you have this all kinds of side effects, then blood counts will go down, vomiting, diarrhea, then your hair will start falling, most of the women become, especially the breast cancer, not only the women, men also becomes, mentally depressed over this. So we thought about why not discover a biological drug, which is very specific, killing only the cancer cells. Not, at the same time, all other cells can, remain normal. So this idea has come ever since the discovery of medical breakthrough has come in RNA interference. So we have found out a particular gene which is very highly upregulated in the case of breast as well as colon cancer. And we thought, why not go and silence the gene and then make the normal process of the body come back to normal. So with that in mind, I am working on RNAi for the last 20 years. So we have silenced many genes. RNAi, there are a lot of work going on in RNAi. World over, we have clinical trials. If RNAi can be made into a biodrug, it is like a boon, for many diseases. But the problem which we are facing with RNAi is this drug delivery problem. How do you deliver this drug to the site? For example, somebody has a colon cancer. How do you deliver it to the colon? In the case of solid cancer like colon cancer and breast cancer, what happens is that the tumor necrotic core, we call it the middle, blood supply won't reach there. So whatever you give it in the blood, only it travels through the blood vessels, but it fails to reach the core of the tumor. Though there is a chemotherapy people undergo, shrink the tumor, again after some maybe 1 or 2 years, you can see that the cancer has relapsed. Now our idea is not to relapse this cancer. That is why we turn to nanotechnology. So in nanotechnology, what happens? You make the molecules in the form of nano. Nano means, it's less than 100 nanometer less, or it is called a nanoparticle. So that size of molecule we make it and then join with this biodrug. So then we can attach so many molecules so that it will target only the cancer cells in the breast or the colon, wherever you want. Okay. So that is how I started collaborating with chemistry people, chemists. So I have a collaboration with National Chemical Laboratory. So this collaboration is going on for 5 years. So I asked them, can you make a nanoparticle for me, which can take my drug to the proposed site of colon or the breast? So simultaneously we started, and I said it should be eco-friendly, because we have previously tried in 2015, successfully tried with a different nanoparticle, but it was a chemical and it was harmful for the body. So we wanted to make totally a eco-friendly particle. So I asked Dr. Lekha is working on, she is an expert in nanoparticle making from the turmeric. As our haldi, it's called curcumin, the chemical component of it, which is anti-cancerous, anti-inflammatory. So we linked it with the RNAi biodrug, which we made it in CCMB. I just wanted to, not the IV, intravenous injection didn't want to. We wanted to take it like a paracetamol, you take it for fever, right? Just like a tablet. You take it orally so that it can reach the colon. It is an alliance of RNAi and nanotechnology, you can call it, for a successful cancer therapy. So these people have given me the nanoparticle. Then we thought about it, how to pass through the stomach. Anything you put it gets digested in the stomach, right? So without getting digested in the stomach, it has to go to colon. It should release the drug there. So that was the tough task which we were facing it. So these chemists were very brilliant chemists. They have attached many things so that they dabble with the pH, because pH of the stomach is 2 and pH of the colon is 7.5. So they made many structures along with this nanoparticle so that my drug is carried very safely through the stomach. It doesn't get opened up in the stomach.
Not going to digest at stomach.
Yeah, it goes to colon at pH 7.5, it opens up in the colon. So that was the beauty of the drug delivery aspect, which these two scientists have assisted in my research to give me the best of the nanoparticles. So now, coming to these two nanoparticles, RNAi has done the job. This inulin carbohydrate, which from CUG has taken it to the part, and the accuracy model of, mouse models, we call it. We cannot straight away go to humans, right? We have to, animal models we have to test. So the lowest animal model is the mice models. So we have made equivalent to a human colon cancer. We have made a mouse model which develops colon cancer in the colon. And then we delivered it into the colon. So otherwise, if you induce this cancer, it will die in 10 days time. So this lived up to 3 months when I used the dietary fiber along with so RNA is the drug. The dietary fiber has just acted as a delivery vehicle to make it reach the colon. At the same time, the wonder which has worked with the curcumin nanoparticle, which we have taken from the turmeric, is that it lived up to 6 months. Okay. So instead of 10 days, the survival was there for 6 months. So if you translate it to human, the mice, will live only for 2 years. In 2 years, 6 months it could, you can translate to human, that many years we can live with our lifespan comparing to the mouse lifespan. So 6 months is a big time period when you translate it to humans. So this curcumin nanoparticle, which has made by this NCL group, it has got an added effect to my RNAi drug. So RNAi has done its job. At the same time, curcumin along with that also helped in reducing the cancer. So